Hi everyone, good morning. It's Amanda. I haven't done a video in a while. Life has just happened, to be honest, and I've had a bit too much to say. But something interesting happened this morning, and I thought, let me quickly share this. So this is going to be very quick. I'll just tell you what happened today. So anyway, I was taking my kids to school in the morning. It's interesting because I've got my older son in secondary school on one side of town and my younger two on the other side of town. So we have to leave the house really early so that everybody gets to school on time. And we did. We left the house at 7:40 this morning. We got on the motorway and there were accidents on the other side of the road. So I got my older son to school on time and I knew that because of the amount of traffic, my younger two were going to be late to school. Now, today is terrific Thursday. In school, they've got cricket, they've got clarinets, they've got PE, they've got lawn tennis. They just have a fantastic day in school today. So they love Thursdays. And, understandably, they were upset that they were going to get to school, albeit late. So I did what I could as a mom. I got out my phone and I started looking at Google Maps. And then I got the sat nav out and started trying to navigate both systems to find the quickest routes to get them to school on time. So I ended up going all the back roads. And of course, there were a few other people that were doing the same thing. So, needless to say, there was congestion on the back roads. Now, the sat nav said I would get them to school at 10 minutes past 9. But if I had gone my normal route, they would have got to school about 10 o'clock in the morning. So I thought, you know what, I'm doing them, I'm doing a good thing. I'm doing the best that I can. They're getting to school 50 minutes earlier than they would if I had gone the normal route because of the accidents on the motorway. Now I have these two children in the car giving me so much attitude. They were so upset. Oh, mom, why are you going the back roads? Mom, why are you doing this? Mom, why are you doing that? And I'm thinking to myself, I am trying my best to get you to school on time. I'm going through country lanes that I would prefer not to drive through because they're quite narrow and I've only just fixed my wing mirror. And, I just really couldn't understand why these children were so stressed out about this. We finally got to school 10 minutes late, and on the school field, my son could see that they had started the sport activities. And then he turned and he looked at me and he said, Gee, mom, thanks for getting me late to school. Thanks, it's all your fault that I'm late to school, going through all those back roads. And you know what? At that minute, I looked at this child and I thought to myself, how ungrateful. You have no idea what I've had to go through to get you to school on time. Why? Why do you think I would intentionally want to make you late to school? And I was gobsmacked, but I just let him walk to school. I, saw my daughter in, and just as I was walking out, as usual, God taught me something. He always uses my children to teach me such great lessons. And he reminded me how life happens sometimes and we don't see that he's working in the background and we don't see what he's trying to do. But then we turn around and we're like, God, it's your fault. You did this and you did that. And why couldn't you change this? And why couldn't you change that? And I was so humbled. I really was. Because this morning I knew that as a parent, I did the best I could. I wasn't responsible for the road accidents. There were circumstances beyond my control. However, I did the best that I could. I really did. And it really hurt my feelings that my son could not look beyond his initial upsets to give me any credit for it. And that's just me being human. Can you imagine the amount of God's children that turn around and say to him, and I'm guilty of it. I know that there have been so many times that I've blamed God for things that have just happened when life has just happened. And all the while, in the background, he's doing things to ensure that I still get the best out of the situation. Now, he promised that there will be trouble in this world. So sometimes I wonder why, as Christians, we're surprised that things don't go the way they're supposed to go, and we miss deadlines, or we miss appointments, or people disappoint and hurt us, because God has said that those things will happen. The enemy is planning and he's plotting and he's finding ways to make us unhappy and uncomfortable. But the Bible tells us that we should be still in those circumstances because he has overcome the world. And it was another lesson in trusting God, really, in realizing that when things go wrong or things seem like they're going wrong, God is working in the background, and we might not get the outcome that we want. We might not get there early, but we're not going to be so late that we miss out on some of the benefits of the whole day. Yes, he missed 10 minutes of PE, but he's still going to do clarinet, he's still going to do cricket. And in my daughter's case, they hadn't even started. And so I just love that God used that opportunity to remind me that life happens and we cannot always blame God, and we shouldn't always blame God. And when we find ourselves in such difficult circumstances, we should be rest assured that because of the Father heart that he has for us, he will be doing his best to make sure that we get the best out of the circumstance, just the way I did for my children. I know that it really blessed and encouraged me today. I hope that it blesses and encourages you. And if it does, why not share it with someone? Why not share this video with a friend? And, just remember, God is working in the background. You might not see it, you might not know it, but he really, really is. Until the next time I do another video, take care, have a blessed day, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.